Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to make a console based project on Eclipse. So how we make a project on Eclipse from the start? So first go to file, click new and check a Java project. There's a multiple options, but we need a make a new project. So simple click Java project. It will be take us some time because my device is slow due to some other processes. So no, project name will be if we have a project one, so I just give a project simple and go to finish. Nothing there is a location where you want to save that. I make a default there want to be where we want to be I want to be a save my project. So okay, there is a finish button to the create a project. So my project is ready now. Yes, sorry, project. There is a project there, a source is something like that folder where we create a console based application, desktop make applications, or else that we want to be a create like Java project it. So new and make a class. New, there is a we need to make a class to run an application. So click the class option. So first thing that will be very useful for the making a class, that is a source project where our class will be created, and the destination is source folder project, and then source. Inside the source folder the class will be created. There is a package if you want to give some name to the package, it's better. Otherwise no need to give a package. If up to you. I give a package name like Java example. So there is a class name means class name. What is the class name? So first thing about the class name is to that class name first letter must be capital. Like if we want to write a Java, the letter of the Java first letter of J will be a capital. If we want to write a if I remove the capital letter, there is a warning. The type name is discouraged by conversion. Data type names usually start with an uppercase letter. There is warning, so we need to always start the class name with the capital letter. So here example. So I checked this button, nothing else to do, other things. Just check this checkbox public static void main to create a main function. So click to finished. Now our project is created. There is a package that where our project will be class created inside this package. This class is created inside this package. If we want to see this like this hierarchy: source, Java example, then example class. Okay, now what is the class name? Public class. First thing about the Java is a pure objecting oriented language. Simple OOP. If someone else to ask about the OOP concept is that everything that you want to write must be inside the class. Suppose if I want to write int a variable just like I, so inside the class is a string. If other languages just like C++ or C language, we make a global variable just like this. So there is an error because it is a object oriented language, so it not allowed to be able to make global variable outside the class. So start the project. So first we write a system simple, press Ctrl space, control plus space to write Java. System dot out dot print. It is used to print something, just like hello world. Just like on in a C++ or C language we use C out or printf. Here is a system.out.print is a function that will be print our class. So here is a button of run, just pressed. Here the console write hello world, so it is successfully printed our language. So here if we want to make a something like this, there is a main function. What is the main function? Main function always start the project if we have a lot of functions, just like void equal function, void swap function, void anything else that we want to create in the inside the class. But our project will be start from this function that will be a main function, because main function is have authority to run the project. So first the small key of the system dot out dot print is to just like sys out, and press control plus space to make a simple. Okay, so first thing we need to do here, start from the just like make a variable data type int. Here we have similar data types, just like int, char, float, and double and string. So everything is will be same, just like a C++ or C or other languages. So int, make a variable like number 1, number 2. I assign some values to that variables, just like 10 or 20. If we want to print their add, subtract, addition, subtraction, multiplication, how we can? So just write variables names number 1 plus number 2. Here simple, it will be print addition of this, will be subtraction, multiplication, subtraction, and for multiplication. So just run this. Here 30 addition of the subtraction or the multiplication. So here we need to write something string with this. So we add sum of numbers is equals to this. Now maybe there is a mistake or not, will be checked. Okay, it print 1020 against the 30. What is the reason? Because if we attached or concatenate a string to a variable, it means we concatenate variables also. So we need to combine these variables to make a proper result, efficient result. So we inside the bracket we write curly bracket, small braces to make a evaluation of this process. So now press run, answer will be correct. So it means if we want to make a string with a variable, there must be used these small braces to print a exact value of that variable. Okay, now similar for others, multiplication, addition. Is there is a minus value? We need to change some variables, or just think like the multiplication, sum of subtraction of subtract, and here multiplication. Okay, So here is a number of 30, 10 or 200. Okay, so now we are going toward the input. This is a simple way. Now we are going to input, how to take input from the user in the console base. So here first, here is a class of the scanner, just like control plus space. There will be a class import from the Java. Automatically test will be java.util.scanners. It will be used for the input from the console based on the Java language. Make an object equals to new scanner. The here system dot in. Here we create an object for the scanner. Scanner, it means that we want to scan a data from the console based from the that enter from the user side. Okay, so we built a similar small project like sys out enter name or enter number 1 and find. Here we solve a maximum number. Okay, we find maximum number. So scanner class will be on the top. We use object like int num1 sc dot. There is a multiple functions to take an input. We want to take an integer input, so we just choose next int to give an input from the user. So just copy, paste and also paste. Enter number 2, enter number 3. Here will be also number 2, number 3. So now if we here check the different values, it may be complex for you. System sys out simple, we print the numbers of the values of the that variables. Num1 is equals to num1 and num2 and num3. So here we run the project. Here he asks me to enter a number about the job. So I pressed 1 2 means 12, entered, simple enter button. He also asks about the enter number 2. I again enter 10, again enter number 3, I entered 1. So here he print the numbers that the users give to the project. So here we touch a small with the if else to understand the what is the necessary conditions about the else if else in the Java. It is same also to find a maximum number. Just write if or just make some conditional statements in the if. What is the if? If it means that if will be a condition to check the whether it is true or false. Okay, to check whether it is true or false, just like a simple example that will be here. Find maximum number. So there is a two conditions, just like number 1. I just take 2 inputs for the simplicity. Number 1 is greater than num2. If num1 is greater than num2, we simple print number 1 is greater. So here also else if num, if num1 is not equals to num2, it may be a num2 is greater than num1, or so we just write sys out number 2 is greater than, greater only, simple. Why I use the if it means that if num1 is greater than num2, or second condition probability is the num2 is greater than num1, or third probability is that nums are equal, because if I pressed 10 for the two both numbers, so it is not number 1 is greater or not number 2 is greater, it is equal, so we write equal. I hope you can understand this conditional statements. So if you have any query about the if conditionals or input like scanner classes or system out, you can contact me later. Okay, so I just run this app or check what is the that our conditionals or are true or not. I simple pressed first 10 or 10. I second said if user pressed two numbers that with the same number, just like 10, it will be print equal, not number 2 is greater or not number 1 is greater. So there is a 3 conditional statements to find a maximum number. So here again I run the run the project. Here I now on the console press 12 or press 1. The number 1 is greater because number 1 12 is have greater than the 1, and again pressed number 1 and number 12. So number 2 is greater because due to these conditions they justify what is greater or what is not, because this operator in the if else conditions they have a lot of operators to find what is true or not. It becomes the both variables they have unary operators or binary operators. We use binary operators. What is binary operators? Binary operators means they have two variables, they have two values to find a result, that you called binary operators. Unary operators called they have only one integer or only one variable, or on simply set say that have only one value to find a result, specific result. Okay, maybe you got the idea of the starting or basic of the Java. So hope you guys you enjoy this video. So Allah Hafiz.